Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos, and good morning from Disneyland Paris, where you can see Mickey and Minnie currently welcoming all the guests in to the main park. It's a gorgeous day and I've got literally 2 hours to spend before I've got to catch my train back to London, and I thought I would bring you along. Ah, look at them. They look so happy, and it's quite rare to see both of them up there actually. Normally it's just Mickey, but Minnie's joined Mickey today, which is lovely, and you can see all the guests loving life, taking photos with them, interacting with them. I love that Disneyland Paris does this, and it's something that they actually brought because of the pandemic. Well, maybe I shouldn't say because of the pandemic, maybe I should say as a result of the pandemic. So after the 2020 closures, when Disneyland Paris first reopened, because they couldn't have traditional meeting-greets, they decided to do this, and they've kept it, which I like, because obviously in the past couple of years things have become more normal. You can meet characters again, you can hug them if you wish to, but they haven't got rid of Mickey and Minnie greeting you when you come to the parks. And from either side you can see one of the horse trolleys going through. It's a gorgeous day in Disneyland Paris, and like I said, I've got 2 hours. Also, sorry, I do have my bag with me. It's literally just a lounge light in there, which I got for 30 euros. It's a Pixar lounge light, 30 euros. It was on sale, 50% off, and I also got my annual pass discount, so really not bad at all. Do you know what? Seeing as the trolley's here with the horse, and they seem to be letting people on, might as well go on it. There you go, the Main Street Transportation Co. And it's very convenient. They've actually put a little queue area so people can slowly but surely get onto it. Guys, we got very lucky. I was the last person on this one. It's the last one for the day, the cast member said, and because the actual seating area was all full, Mickey and Minnie have gone, they told me, do you want to stand here on the back rather than sit? They apologized first and they were like, we don't have any seats left, but you can stand, and this is actually a better option for me because I can see it better. Definitely a first for me. I've never just casually stood at the end of one of the Main Street Transportation cars, so you can see this is where you would be sitting if you wanted to. It's indoors, and I do still have cover here, but just means I get slightly better views of everything. There you go. People are waving. This is fun. And you can see the castle right there in front of us. They're doing some work at the moment at the Boardwalk Candy Palace. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do to it. And yeah, it's just a nice little transportation to the castle. That's the journey they normally do, the Main Street vehicles. Look at the crowds coming through. Of course, because the park has only recently just opened, so many people are coming through. It's a Friday as well today. We're going past some of the Main Street shops here. We've passed Lily's Boutique and Waltz, the restaurant over there. Got the ice cream parlor here as well, where you can get yourself some Ben & Jerry if you wish to, Gibson Go. And I just love the Main Street music. Honestly, the atmosphere in Disneyland Paris, especially on a beautiful day like today at the start of the journey, is unbeatable. And you can see the castle looking stunning down there too. Going past Discoveryland now, you can see Hyperspace Mountain there. A little popcorn corner. I wish they did different varieties of popcorn like they do in Tokyo Disney, but it's nice. And yeah, we're getting into Central Plaza. These are the stages where they would go up on for the stage show here, Million Splashes of Color. But yeah, looks like they've stopped. We are at the castle. That was really fun and unexpected. Like I said, the fact that I got to stand here is something that probably won't always happen, because most people just want to sit, and that's probably what you're going to end up doing if you take this. But standing here, you've got quite a lot of space as well. It was lovely. Merci, monsieur. Au revoir. Au revoir. Merci. And there you go. This was our horse. Let me see if I can find its name tag. They normally do have a name tag, but not spotting one for this one. Maybe Charlie. It does say Charlie up there on the one-way transportation. Beautiful horse here, and you can see it going past again. It's going to make its final journey now from the castle back onto Main Street. You can see there's only a couple of people on it right now, because not a lot of people want to leave the park at the beginning of the day. Mostly they want to come towards the castle. And why wouldn't you come close to this beautiful Sleeping Beauty castle, the Château de la Belle au Bois Dormant here in Disneyland Paris, which this castle looks beautiful no matter what time of year you visit, but especially when there's blue skies around it, which is quite rare in Paris, not gonna lie. It's just stunning because the pink really stands out. I could just stare at this castle all day, truly. I could just sit here, maybe eat a snack, and just enjoy being in Central Plaza by the castle. However, because I've only got 2 hours, and it is currently, I don't know if you can see it or not, it's 10:30 in the morning. I need to leave this park by 12:30 at the latest to catch my train, and I need to catch my train. So 12:30, 2 hours. I want to try and get on a couple of rides if I can, maybe get some food and just enjoy the sun, because again, it's a rarity in Paris. You don't get this often unless you're here in the summer months. That is the hall you need to go to if you want to see the dragon underneath the castle, by the way. There are a couple of ways to get to it, but this is probably the easiest way, and also probably the coolest as well, because it's literally on the left of the castle, and I'm spotting a photopass photographer, so let's try it. Well, that was fun. It was a magic shot with the Million Splashes of Color logo by the castle, and the cast member that the photographer was fantastic. But I think I'm going to make my way towards, maybe, depending on how busy it is, Victoria's, because I like Victoria's, and I want to take this 2 hours quite chill. I do want to try and get a couple of rides done, hopefully, depending on how busy it is, but I also just want to enjoy, like I said, the atmosphere. We are going past Gibson Girl again, and for those of you interested, Victoria's is actually over there. It's tucked away in the corner. So not many people even know it exists, but it's one of my favorite spots here on Main Street, USA, and it's quite unique here to Disneyland Paris. And you can get drinks here, you can get a little snack if you wish to. These are some of the summer stuff they've got going on. Milkshakes. We've got Mickey's Marvelous Milkshake, Donald's Marvelous Milkshake. That looks quite fun actually, with the donut on top. Milkshake Mini as well, Minnie's Marvelous Milkshake, and then quite often you can also get some gauffs here, so the Mickey waffles. I don't think they have them right now, it tends to be more of a winter thing. Right now they've got cold stuff. This is what I really wanted to try, the cold brew coffee, because that's new for Victoria's. However, as you might have guessed, it is closed, and I did ask a couple of cast members, nobody seems to know, and that's the thing with Victoria's, unfortunately. It's a popular spot. When it's open, it's lovely and everybody enjoys it, but the hours are very unpredictable. So are the days. Some days it just doesn't open at all. Some days it's open from the beginning of the morning. Nobody seems to know. Cast members don't know. Also, as far as I know, it's not on the app either. Most of the restaurants you can find the times of it on the app, the official Disneyland Paris app. However, with Victoria's, unfortunately, nobody knows and you can't find the hours. So my recommendation would be, if you really want to eat here at Victoria's, if you're here for a few days in Disneyland Paris, and if you just happen to walk past it and you see it open, just do it there and then, because you never know when your next chance is going to be.
Est-ce que vous savez si Victoria's va s'ouvrir aujourd'hui ou? Bonne question. On va demander à mes collègues.
Huge shout out to a lovely cast member that I just decided to ask about Victoria's one more time, and she was very helpful. She literally took me to another cast member to ask about it, and she informed me that today Victoria's will open at 14 o'clock, so 2 p.m. But like I said, times can vary. Sometimes it's open in the morning. Generally it will open in the afternoons, but some days it just might not open at all. But yeah, obviously we're not going to be able to do it today because I'm only here until 12:30. That is absolutely fine because there are so many other options here in Disneyland Paris, and as you can see, I am now making my way towards Frontierland. Because one of my lovely viewers, Roberta, who I bumped into yesterday, and she's actually a cast member here, she gave me this yesterday, which is basically, I believe, is a fast pass ticket to go on Big Thunder Mountain. So exciting, one of my favorite rides here in Disneyland Paris. Currently has a 45-minute wait, so Roberta, big thank you to you, and she's amazing. Leave a comment down below and thank her, because Roberta made magic for me and I really appreciate that. I just love the sounds of Big Thunder Mountain. Not only is it a fantastic ride, but just the sounds of it as well, really enjoy. You've got Phantom Manor there as well, and the Molly Brown. You can see people are going on it right now. Also, Frontierland doesn't look very busy generally at this time of morning on this beautiful Friday in July of 2024. The trains just come. You can see it's gone down to 40 minutes right now. And honestly, if you ever see Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland Paris at a 40-minute wait, jump on it, because generally the lines can get very long. I'm talking over 60 minutes, sometimes 2-3 hours. So 40 minutes isn't even too bad, especially at this time of day. However, thanks to Roberta, we do have our Premier Access pass, so I'm going to head this way. Merci beaucoup. I think I've only been in the Premier Access queue line for Big Thunder Mountain once before, and it was on one of the press days that I was there, so I was kindly given a Premier Access for all the rides that day as well. Look at that. Look at the train. But I do enjoy it. I mean, it's amazing being able to just literally walk onto the ride, and honestly, Big Thunder Mountain, people were waving. Big Thunder Mountain, it is so thrilling, so fast, so different to the other Big Thunder Mountains around the world. And if I couldn't get coffee at Victoria's this morning to wake me up, this ride definitely will. And there you go, this is where you will be joining the rest of the people in the standby line, and then literally going down here, and we're going to be on the ride soon. Merci. Well, we're on the ride, and I don't have anybody next to me, which is amazing. Let's go! We're going up. You can see Tower of Terror over there. Let's go! Woohoo! Hi Goofy, how are you? Ah, always looking beautiful. So Goofy's just going on a little break before he comes back out to meet more guests here at the back of Fantasyland, which is right next to Cowboy Cookout, a quick service restaurant, which has only just opened, I want to say about 5 or 10 minutes ago. So not a lot of people are even here to eat at Cowboy Cookout, meaning that queue lines for character meets will be quite short. And Minnie's also doing a meet and greet here. She's, I think, also gone on a break. And the queue doesn't look too bad. I'll just have to check if it's closed already or not. Not closed, and only about maybe 5 groups in front of me, so I don't think the wait line's going to be too long, and hopefully I'll get to meet Goofy as well when he comes back out. We'll see. I'm excited for Minnie though. Minnie, yeehaw! You look amazing! I love your cowboy outfit. Very nice. Incredible details as well. Having an amazing morning? Because I am. Better now that I've seen you, Minnie. Absolutely love it. Should we get some? Oh, you're so cute. You're adorable. Minnie likes my glasses. They're Mickey. They should have a little bow so that you, or maybe a cowboy hat, cowgirl hat. Yeah. But please do say hi to Mickey from me, Minnie. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Bye. Well, Minnie was adorable, and this is where you can meet Goofy in his cowboy gear from 10 a.m. normally until 16:30, and it's cute. Again, doesn't look too long, honestly. Only a few families there, so I could go and meet him. Let's have a look at the time. Okay, it's about 1:45 to midday, 11:45 a.m. and I'm getting a bit peckish. I feel like I need something to eat. However, I feel like I can't pass up on Goofy, so do we do it, guys? Do we do it? About 5-6 families. It's going to take about 10-15 minutes. I think I'm going to have to skip on Goofy. Sorry, Goofy. I do love you, but I also love my food. So I'm going to make my way towards Fantasyland, but also the Outpost restaurant, Colonel Hattie's, has recently changed its menu, and I did a whole video trying basically everything on the new menu. It's now Indian cuisine. It was very good. Some of the things not so good, but if you're interested, I will leave the link down below. But I was going to get something to eat in Fantasyland, but I've just come across Coolpost, so I thought I would show you this new item on the menu here too. It's basically bites of pulled pork, and you can get it as a menu for 13 euros with a drink and some crisps if you wish to, or just on its own. They used to do the chicken nuggets ones, and they still do them. Don't worry, you can still find them around the parks, but they've now added some pulled pork versions too. I'm not going to try them today though. I'm still thinking Fantasyland might have more options that I'm going to enjoy, but thought I'd let you know in case you're coming and want to try them out yourselves. I do really enjoy this view of the castle. You can really only see the top of it up there, and then the rest is very Agrabah-esque, obviously with the Agrabah area of Adventureland here. And yeah, just a few steps forward from Coolpost, you can find Café de la Brousse, which sells the chicken nuggets, which are actually really nice, the ones here. And then also, this is kind of new too, the vegetable fritters. But we have now officially entered Fantasyland, my favorite land here in Disneyland Paris. It's just so colorful and magical. And my reason for coming here, not only do they have It's a Small World here, which if it has a short wait, I'll try and get on it at some point today before I have to leave, but also they've got these cute food chalets for Le Rendezvous Gourmand, which were installed a couple of months ago, and they should be around for a few more months at least. It's basically an extension of Le Rendezvous Gourmand, which happens in the other park, in Walt Disney Studios Park, by the Ratatouille area, and now they decided to put it here as well, right next to It's a Small World, which is just lovely. I think the chalets also look really pretty, and they sell some really amazing and delicious food, and it smells nice too, so I'm getting hungry. You can get crepes here if you wish to. This one seems to be quite a popular one. You can get waffles, either with Nutella or with salted caramel. You can get pretzels, cheesy pretzels too. This one definitely smells absolutely delicious. And then this last stand here has the raclette sandwich, very popular for €6.50, or you can get tartiflette, again French specialty, delicious, or you can just get some little sausage slices. It's getting close to midday, and part of me really does want to get the tartiflette, but because of the weather being quite warm, I feel like it might be a little bit too heavy for this time of morning, so I'm going to go for the gaufre. Well, I've got my waffle with Nutella, and it actually looks really, really delicious. I'm looking forward to trying it. Also, big shout out to Camelia and Cecilia, who are working at the particular stand that I got the waffles from. They were outstanding. We had a little chat about my channel as well. So if you're watching, Camelia and Cecilia, hi. Really nice to meet them. But this waffle, loads of Nutella on there as well. I mean, I didn't get my cold brew at Victoria's, but at least I'm having a very nutritious, healthy looking waffle here, right? Well, that waffle was delicious and definitely not heavy at all. I'm joking. I just found it funny that I said I wasn't going to get the tartiflette because of the fact that it was going to be heavy, and yet I got myself a waffle. But It's a Small World is currently at a 10-minute wait, which basically works exactly perfectly for us. So yeah, I've got about 15 minutes before I need to leave the park, and if It's a Small World ends up being exactly 10 minutes, or hopefully even a little bit less, then perfect timing. And there definitely is a little bit of a queue, but it's moving quite quickly, thankfully. I just love the colors of It's a Small World, the facade of it. Look at that. And especially after the refurbishment that they did, it looks even better. It's always fun seeing the train go past It's a Small World, and people waving as well. Love it. Oh, merci. And there we go. We're on row number 7 on the front row. Again, shout out to the cast member. She asked me if I wanted to be on the front row or on the back, and I chose the front. And by the way, the queue took exactly 10 minutes, so the 10-minute standby wait line was accurate. There we go, on the front row. And it's just me too. I have this whole row to myself, which I always appreciate when that happens. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes if it's very, very busy, there will be other people next to you. Even if you're a solo person, if you're a couple, you might be with another couple, if that makes sense. But yeah, today, just me. Let's go.
Remain seated at all times, and please, no smoking.
Thank you so much. Wow, I did not expect that at all. I'm off It's a Small World and Aurora just walked past. Incredible. The ride, always great, but Aurora, how lovely. Nice surprise. I think she was just coming out of the Princess Pavilion, which is a very, very popular attraction here in Disneyland Paris. But unfortunately, the time has come for us to slowly but surely make our way out of the park. And Lord have mercy, I guess they're doing some works around the castle on this side too. This is where the castle stage is. And they've walled it up. Not even sure what they're doing. But it's a bit of a shame because this is a really nice photo spot. I would highly recommend anyway. You just go up these stairs, and normally when they don't have these walls up, you get the castle in the back. And not a lot of people do it, so you can get that castle shot without people in the background. But I'm sure whatever they're doing is going to be worth it, hopefully. I mean, renovations always have to happen around any of the theme parks in the world, so completely understandable. But with that being said, we have come to the end of this vlog. I've had a lovely morning here. It's been a nice couple of hours. We met some characters, we went on a couple of rides, we ate food, which is always fun, and the weather's been fantastic as well. And oh, at the beginning, start of the day, getting on the Main Street vehicle, that was quite cool too, quite unique, and something that I don't get to do often, so really enjoy that too. And I hope you enjoyed coming on the journey with me. I do want to take this opportunity to give a massive shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me that you support the channel in that way, and if you guys are interested as well, the link is always down below. You can join if you want to. Also, something that I get asked quite often is about recommendations for partner hotels or nearby hotels in Disneyland Paris, and one of my highest recommendations would have to be Hotel Elysée Val d'Europe. If you've been watching my channel for quite some time, you would know that it's one of my favorite places to stay at, and I've stayed there many, many times. It's literally one stop away from Disneyland Paris. They do also have a shuttle bus that takes you to and from Disneyland Paris, and it's just an amazing location, amazing staff, fantastic hotel as well. So if you guys want to book yourself Hotel Elysée Val d'Europe, I'll leave a link down below, but basically use my code SAMFORGOT2024, and if you book your reservation before the end of 2024 on the official Hotel Elysée Val d'Europe website with my code SAMFORGOT2024, you can get 10% off, which is quite a bit of a saving. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead. The offer is valid until the end of 2024, like I said, and it can be for any time. If you're coming next year, just make sure to book it with my code if you want to get that 10% off. So shout out to Hotel Elysée, and you'd be supporting me as well if you book it through that way. And yeah, with that being said, we've got Snow White here chilling, and then the castle's looking beautiful, and unfortunately I have to go and catch my train. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for following along this journey. Follow me on Instagram as well if you want to, and subscribe for more videos, and I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.